Las Vegas. Home of WrestleManias 41 and 42, but it's baseball action here in this town. Hi everyone, Anthony Hart, the captain here, bringing you the action. It's Alpha League Division Series action, Game 1, between the New Orleans Satchmos and the Nevada Sundogs. Let's take a look at the starting line for the visiting New Orleans Satchmos. Goes a little something like this. Kicking things off is Jackie Chan, followed by Brad Pitt, Justin Bieber, Bruno Mars, Owen Wilson, Kieran Culkin, Chris Tucker, Tom Felton is behind the plate, and pitching is Joey McIntyre of New Kids on the Block. They're going to be squaring off against Mo Sanders. That being said, let's go to the field. Jackie Chan's at the plate as we're getting ready to get underway. And it's in the air. It's a deep drive. And kicking things off is a homer for Jackie Chan. Initial pitch is a homer. Solo shot for Jackie Chan. In steps Brad Pitt. Bats it back up a little bit. Ball one. And swings and misses the ball in the dirt. 1-1. Just snips the outside corner. 1-2. The old 1-2. And golfs out that one over in first. And taking himself is Rusty Montgomery. Let's see what Justin Bieber does. And in the air to right. Under it is Shea Brown for out number 2. See what Bruno Mars does, the cleanup hitter. And over and right, and this time it's a base hit. And this is an extra bases one for sure. 2-out double. Owen Wilson's at the plate. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. Easily lays off on that one. 1-0. In the air to the gap. That's going to score a run. Scoring is Mars. To second is Wilson. And it's 2-0 in favor of the New Orleans Satchmos. Kieran Culkin's up next. Over in the gap again in right center. Another one's going to score. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Satchmos. 2 gone. Kieran Culkin at second, and in steps Chris Tucker. He pops it up, golfs at that one. Tim Washington puts it away. 3 runs for the Satchmos. Time for the home half of the Sundogs. Before they go take the field, let's take a look at the starting lineup. It goes a little something like this. Lindsey Francis, the Golden Girls, going to be taking off, followed by Shea Brown, Bill Barker, Tim Washington, Sam the Flame Martin, Rusty Montgomery, Mark Weber, Denise Loden, and pitching is Mo Sanders. They were squaring off against Joey McIntyre. Lindsey Francis makes her way to the plate. Outside, ball one. Just on the outside corner, 1-1. On the ground, foul. In the dirt, 2-2. The Chuck Woolery. On the ground, over on the left field line. And she's in there with an infield single. Shea Brown's up next. Outside, 1-0. Azoka Francis, now the pitch. Swing and misses late on that one, 1-1. Just snipping the outside corner, or so I thought. It's 2-1. Golfs at that one, comes up empty. Chuck Woolery, runner goes, got her, and Lindsey Francis retreats. Captain America, Bill Barker's up next. Outside, and runner retreats. The dirt wisely lays off, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Right down. It's going to be 2. And 2 for the price of 1 for the Satchmos. Go to the top of the second, starting with Tom Felton. And here he is. Ball 1. Tom Felton's going to be reprising his role as Draco Malfoy on Harry Potter on Broadway. 2-1 now. Outside, 3-1. And ball 4. Troy McIntyre's at the plate. Could be bunt time. And he decides not to bunt. And it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Sundogs. Jackie Chan, who homered in the very first pitch of the game, is going to be at the plate the second time. Just nips the outside corner, so I thought. 1-1. Could have been one or the other. 1-2 now. Comes up empty. Got him. Nothing doing this time around. We're going to the bottom of the second, starting with Big Nasty, Tim Washington. Outside. Ball 1. Inside. 2-0. 3-0 outside once again. Just on the outside corner, 3-1. On the ground, foul. And ball 4. Sam the Flame Martin's up next. And throw to first. And Washington back. Let's look at Washington one in, out of the pitch. And Washington goes in there for strike 1. And Washington retreats. 1-1 now. Runner goes again. Strike 2. And Washington is back. 2-2 now. The Chuck Woolery. And got him. Let's see what Rusty Montgomery does. And Washington goes. Swing and miss. And Washington retreats. Swing and misses. Quickly in the hole. 0-2. Goes again, Washington. And juts it foul over to the right. 1-2 now. The 0-1-2. And over and right. Base hit. To third is Washington. To second is Montgomery. And he will be in there. Runners at the corners. 2 gone. And instead 1 gone. And instead Mark Weber. Inside. Outside. 1-0. Inside. Ball 2. Swing and misses, ball in the dirt. Looks like he was swinging on the garden hose. 2-1. 3-1 on the verge of losing him. And just it over right. Go to home. And they got him run down between third and home. And everybody is safe. Bases loaded. In steps Denise. Slips Loden with 1 gone. Can she capitalize? Ball 1. 3-0 in favor of the Satchmos. Bottom of the second. Ball 2 in the dirt. Swings and misses on that one. 2-1. And just it over and right. And Chris Tucker has it. And the runner at second is going to get doubled up. So it's 2 for the price of 1 to end the inning. To the top of the third we go. In for Brad Pitt. And over in center. And putting away is Francis for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Justin Bieber's up next. Justin on the inside corner for strike 1. And on the ground over the third. Barker to Montgomery for out number 2. In steps Bruno Mars. And over in the right center field gap in the air. And it's a base hit for Bruno Mars. See what Owen Wilson does. Doubled his last trip. And on the ground, foul. Swings out a garden hose, 0-2. Got him. One left for the Satchmos. 3-0. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Bottom of the third we go with the number 9 hitter, Mo Sanders. Outside. Pitcher versus pitcher, 1-0. 2-0 inside this time around. 3-0 for the pitcher, Sanders. Strike one. Trying to work up the pitch count. On the ground, over to first, and Owen Wilson gets there. 3 unassisted. Right by the top of the order we go for Lindsey Francis. Outside, 1-0. And the Golden Girl looks at strike one. 2-1 now. Three and one. On the verge of losing Lindsey Francis. And full count now. Pow pitch coming right here, right now. On the ground, foul. And ball 4. Lindsey Francis aboard once again. And intercepts Shea Brown, who struck out her first trip. And just it over to left. And Bieber has it for out number 2. And Lindsey retreats. Bill Barker's up next. Ran into double play his last trip. Outside. Ball 1. And juts a foul over to the right. 2-1 now. On the ground over to third. This could be third to second, and it's out. Top of the fourth we go. Start with Kieran Culkin, who doubled his last trip. And on the ground, back over to Sanders. Sanders over to Montgomery for out number 1. Let's see what Chris Tucker does. And ball 1. Chris Tucker and Johnny Chan are working very hard to get a rush hour 4 out. And he strikes it over in the opposite field. And this, he could be thinking 2. And he will get 2. Let's see what Tom Felton does. He walked his first trip. And swings and misses the ball in the dirt, 0-1. 0-2 outside. Just along the outside corner. Got him. Say goodnight. Troy McIntyre's up next. He ran in double play his last trip. And ball 1 into the dirt. Nips the outside corner, 1-1. 1-2 now. Here's Uncle Tucker now the pitch. And it's Chuck Woolery count. Chuck Woolery. Got him. 1 left for the Satchmos. They still lead at 3-0. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Starting with Big Nasty Tim Washington. Swings and misses. Had him fooled on that one. 0-1. 1-1 now. On the ground over the first, and Owen Wilson will take it himself. So is what Sam Martin does. Struck out his last trip. And swings and misses the ball in the dugout. 0-1. And lays off on the ball in the dirt. 1-1. And juts a foul over to the right. And back over to McIntyre. McIntyre over to Wilson for out number 2. Russell Montgomery's up next. Double his first trip. Outside, 1-0. 2-0 now. 3-0 on the verge of losing him. 66 on the pitch count. And strike 1 just on the outside corner. Over in the right center field gap, Rob Montgomery, base hit. And this is an extra bases for sure. And he's going to get a double out this one now. Around a second, heading for third. And he's got a run down between second and third. And he will make it in the second. Turn out to be a double. And in steps Mark Webber. Outside, 1-0. Just it over and right, and under it is Tucker for out number 3. One left for the Sundogs, excuse me. For the Satchmos are going to be taking over on the top of the 5th, starting with Jackie Chan, the top of the lineup. And in the shallow center, and Lindsey Francis has it for out number 1. One pitch, one gone. Instead, Brad Pitt 0 for 2 in the game. And could be one way or the other, but it's ball 1. And 1-1 now. And juts it over to the right. Golf side that one. Got him. Justin Bieber's up next. He's 0 for 2. Back over. This should end the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Starting with Denise Loden. 3-0 in favor of the Satchmos. Outside, ball 1. Inside this time. 2-0. On the verge of losing her. Lays off on that one, but it's inside. Just along the outside corner. Full count now. We're from 3-0 to full count. And juts it foul. Pitching over Summit coming up right here, right now, this AB. And it's ball 4. So Lips Loden is aboard, and we're going to have a pinch hitter, Stacy Blitch. That's going to be it for Mo Sanders. And it's inside. 0-1. 1-1. And over in the right center field gap, the pinch hitter, base hit. That's going to equal extra bases for sure. And Lindsey Fred, and they're going to be waving Lips Loden, and she's out. They got her. Over in second is Stacy Blitch, and in steps Lindsey Francis. 1-0. I've always been a Quakes guy, but there's something about Lindsey Francis that I like. She has that something extra that I can't put my finger on. And juts a foul once again. And juts a foul in the same spot almost. 2-2 now. The Chuck Bouldering. And juts it over to right, and it falls in front of Bieber. And there's going to be runners at the corners with one gone. Let's see what Shea Brown does. 1-0. And foul. And over on the right, base hit. That's going to score a run. And it's going to be runners at the corners again. The Sundogs are on the board. The third is Francis. The first is Brown. And then steps Captain America. And then we're going to have another run. Another run's going to score. 3-2 in favor of the Sundogs. And runners are going to be at the corners once again. Let's see what Tim Brown does. Tim Washington, excuse me. Mr. Beast is going to be taking over at the mound for the Satchmos. 1-0. And swing and miss on that one. 83 on the gun. Outside. 2-1. Let's look at the runners now. The pitch. 3-1 on the verge of losing. Big Nasty. And it's gonna, another one's gonna score in the center, and it's gonna be, it's 3-all in favor. It's 3-all, and runners are gonna be at the corners once again. Sam Martin's gonna be up next. 0 for 2 in the game. Can he turn this? Can he turn the beat around? Foul. 1-1. Juts it foul over to the right. 2-2 now. The Chuck Woolery. Full count now. Tied 3, bottom of the 5th. And bases are going to be loaded. West Montgomery's up next. 2 trips, 2 doubles. Can he capitalize on this? Outside. And another one's going to score. At least 2 more runs. 2 runs are going to score on a single by Rusty Montgomery. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Sundogs. Mark Weber's up next. And swings and misses the ball in the dirt, 0-1. Juts it foul over to the right. Over to left, excuse me. Outside, 1-2. The 0-1-2. And in the center, and the Brad players are going to get doubled up. Brad Pitt puts it away for out number 2, and the runner got doubled up. 5 runs score. And taking over on the mound for the Sundogs is Debbie Rice. And into the right center, left center field gap, base hit. And this is going to be a double out, this one. Leading off the bottom of the top of the 6th. Owen Wilson's up next. On the ground foul. Let's look at Bruno Mars, now the pitch. 0-2 now. And tries to get him to chase, but it's 1-2. Got him. Kieran Culkin's up next. Inside, ball 1. Kieran Culkin just won his very first Oscar last year. Big congratulations to him. And pop up, Tim Washington under it. 2 down. Chris Tucker's up next. Double his last trip. And on the ground, and Montgomery was going to be taking it himself. 1 left for the Satchmos. To the bottom of the 6th we go, starting with Denise Loden. And outside, 1-0. Over in the right center field gap. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to equal double. And she will be in there. Let's see what Debbie Rice can do. And they're going to keep her in the game. Squares the bunt. And lays off nicely. Oh, bobbles it. And runners are going to be at the corners. Top of the order we go for Lindsey Francis. And Keanu Reeves is going to be taking over on the mound for the Satchmos. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And right down Broadway. Comes up empty, 1-2. Got her. Shea Brown's up next. Can she capitalize? Outside, 1-0. Throw to third. And the runner back. On the ground foul. Let's look at the runners, now the pitch. 2-1 now. The 2-1. 3-1 now. And over and right, Tucker puts it away. Runners remain at the corners. Bill Barker's up next. And 1-0. Pop up under his Felton. And the side is retired. 2 left for the Sundogs. They still lead at 5-3. To the top of the 7th we go, starting with Tom Felton. This on the inside corner for strike 1. Strike 2. On the ground. Rice has it. Throw to first is in time. And we're going to have a pitch chant. They're a pinch hitter. Jim Carrey's going to be taking over. That's going to be it for Keanu Reeves. The 0-1. 0-2. Got him. Say goodnight. And Jim Carrey goes crazy, per usual. Typical Jim Carrey fashion. And Jackie Chan skies it high over and left, and putting away is Denise Lowden. Time to get up and stretch. When we come back, Big Nasty Tim Washington comes up next. Sam Martin's going to be following him. And so here is Tim Washington. He'll square up against Justin Timberlake. Way outside, easy way off, 1-0. Ooh, early on that one, way early, 1-1. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase, but he wisely lays off the ball in the dirt. The Chuck Woolery. And full count. Over near opposite field, deep drive. That one's gone. Big Nasty knocks it out of the park. Into the splashdown. 6-3 in favor of the Sundogs. Sam Martin's up next. Can he ignite the flame? Only one way to find out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One and 2. Stay tuned later today for Beta League Division Series action. And it's going to be into the left center field gap. That's going to equal extra bases for sure for Sam Martin. He will be in there. Flames igniting for Sam Martin. And going 3 for 3 right now is Rusty Montgomery. Can he make it 4 for 4? And over and right, Tucker tagging up as Martin, and he will make it for 3rd. Every little bit helps to extend the lead. Let's see what Mark Weber does. And juts a foul over to the right. And Sam goes. Ball 1, and Sam Martin back. And over and right, and Justin Bieber puts it away, and Sam Martin is going to be back. Let's see what Denise Lowden does. Just a foul over the right. Swing and a miss, nothing in 2. Say goodnight. Solo shot from Big Nasty Tim Washington. 6-3 is the score for the Sundogs. When the Satchmos begin the top of the 8th with Brad Pitt. And we're going to have a pitching change over in the Sundogs. And it's Jamie Kotimak. And grounds out Brad Pitt. Justin Bieber's up next. 0 for 3 in the game. Can he turn the beat around? And he will be 4 for 4 as Lindsey Francis puts it away. Bruno Mars is up next, 3 for 3. Can he go 4 for 4? And just outside, 1-0. 2-0 now. And tails back inside just in time. 2-1. And 2-2 now. Chuck Woolery. Uppercuts it. Kotimak under it. And that'll be that. 1, 2, 3, go the Satchmos. They still trail it, 6-3. To the bottom of the 8th we go. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Now actually the bullpen, as they're closer, starts to warm up. And Jason McDaniel's going to be pinch hitting for Jamie Kotimak. And he's going to be grounding out from 3rd to 1st. Let's see what Lindsey Francis does. Strikeout vector for last trip. And juts a foul over the right. 1-1. And no shot over in right center field gap. That's going to get down for extra bases. And round the second, heading over the third. And she will get a triple out of this one. Time to make way for the Warrior Princess, Shea Brown. 1-0. And runner goes. And strike one. And Francis back. Swings and misses, 1-2. 2-2 now. The truck rolling. Tails back in, not in time. Full count. Payout pitch coming right here, right now. And on the ground, throw it home, and everybody will be safe. Burns at the corners, one gone, and then sets Bill Barker. On the ground, over and left, and it's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. 7-3 in favor of the Sundogs. Tim Washington is up next. Homer in his last trip. Matt Damon's going to be taking over for the Satchmos, and the runners go, and the runners back. The 1-0. Right down Broadway, 1-1. And tries to hit the outside corner, but fails to do so, 2-1. And it's 3-1 in the dirt. In there for strike two. Payout pitch coming right here, right now. Runners go. And in the air to right, Chris Tucker. And 2 down. And the runner takes off for a third. And the runner is trying to get back, and the runner gets back. And Sam Martin's up next. Double out this one. And over and left. In there. And it's out of here! Boy, even had me fooled. 3-run Johnson for Sam Martin. It's now 10-3 in favor of the Sundogs. Rusty Montgomery is up next. 3 for 4 in the game. Strike one. Boy, had me fooled on that one. I thought it was going to be an out for sure on that fly ball. And Rusty Montgomery's aboard, a base hit. And Brad Pitt gets it back in there quickly. Mark Webber looks at ball one. Let's look at Montgomery, now the pitch. And juts it foul over the right. And 2-1. 3-1 on the verge of losing him. And back over the pitcher and over in the second, and that'll be that. 4-1 score. Last chance for the Satchmos. Paul Wilson's going to be making his way to the plate. And Karen Madison's going to see if she can close the door. Over in the center. 1 down in the ninth. Karen Culkin's up next. 1 for 3 in the game. In there for strike one on the out in the inside corner. Nothing in 2. And tries to get him to say goodnight, but it's outside. 1-2. Uppercuts it over and left. Loaded, 2 down in the ninth. Chris Tucker's the Satchmos' last chance. Over and left, once again, Loden. That'll be that. And the Sundogs take game 1 in the Alpha League Division Series. Final score 10-3. Winning pitcher Sanders, Joey McIntyre, the losing pitcher. And it's been dominant for the Sundogs, especially in the second half of the game. And looking at the rest of the stats, got several homers, especially on the Sundog side, which led them to the victory. Jackie Chan, only one of them. Tim Washington, Sam Martin, each with 1 as well. All right, folks, that'll be that. Once again, tune in later on today for some more spectacular Tiller Tournament action with the Beta League. But for now, this is Anthony Hart, the captain, saying so long until the next game. And as always, do it for Michael Tiller!